como una mirada hecha en Sonora.
We're taking the ferry to Cozumel to explore the island and taste the great Yucatan cuisine.
Así se lleva México en la piel, como el buen tequila hecho en Arandas, o toda la miel de Yucatán, y en aguas calientes deshiladas, o lana tejida en Teotitlán.
We're dining in the Cozumel restaurant, and they have some of the most colorful dishes and ceramics. This is a display of several typical Yucatan dishes.
Patty, Mexico is such an incredible treasure. It's our friendly neighbor in the south, and no matter where you come, there's always a new discovery. And we're here on the southern tip on the island of Cozumel, and our blue matches the incredible Caribbean Sea.
It does, and we're twins.
I think so. We have to talk to our mother about that.
Yes.
And talk about this area, this beautiful lighthouse.
Well, the lighthouse, it was the lighthouse since the Mayans started here because of the commerce and because of they were fantastic sailors, you know, because they reached all the coastline and they were commercializing all the products in between Veracruz and a little bit further, and they came along the coast and all the Gulf part of Mexico, but the lighthouses that they established as Tulum and this Cozumel, they established themselves here, they knew exactly, well, the trails because of the reefs,
right,
of the coral reefs.
Yeah.
So they knew exactly, you know, it's amazing as we come on our road to discover all these magnificent sites. But now it's an ecological park.
Oh.
And established
acres and acres. Oh, yes. My God. And people can come, like the crocodiles.
The crocodiles and the birds, and a lot of the birds immigrate from all over parts of the world. You know, they stayed here for the winter. But the other meaning for the island is dedicated to Ixchel. Ixchel is the moon goddess.
Oh. Do you know, I think they're just so smart.
The Mayan people, they don't use this to live in there. It was a way for them to predict the weather. When the wind blows in there on the conch shells and makes sounds, that maybe the Mayan people, they used to study to predict the weather. The doors are perfectly coordinated to the 4 cardinal points without any mistake. And the conch shells on top is what it makes the sounds. It marks 2 solstices and 2 equinoxes. According to the expert, it was basically an instrument used for the navigation.
The Ferrito restaurant on the beach in Cozumel, under the thatch roof, serves some of the freshest seafood right before your eyes. Our chef is showing us how to prepare fresh cerviche. He combines green lemon, salt, red onion, jicama, green chili, and cilantro. And then he mixes it for the freshest taste ever. The beach is isolated and the water is as clear as the sky. The soft sand tickles my toes as I walk the stretch of the beach. It reminds me that I'm on a holiday. The hammocks are lined up, inviting me to relax. But at the end of the day, the sun goes down and the day closes for another beautiful day to come. You know, Tulum is a very special site. It's very unique. It was a trading center for the Mayans, and it's unique because it's sitting right here on the Caribbean Sea. Rising above the Caribbean, standing proud upon the towering cliff, is Tulum, majestically overlooking the turquoise water and white beaches. It's one of the most fascinating archeological sites of the Mayan world. It was built during the post-classic period in 650 BC. Its main functions were commerce and transportation between the many villages along the Caribbean and also the central Mexico. Within its walls are 60 well-preserved structures, of which the castle is the most impressive temple. Its top consists of 2 rooms with an entryway decorated with serpent columns. Mahahual has changed over the last 5 years, and there are more tourists. It was once a sleepy fishing village.
You know, Mexico is so fantastic. I'm here in Mahahual, and I was here 5 years ago. However, you know, this is what we call paradise. People come, they have cruise ships dock, and it's a fantastic destination. And they also have fantastic cerviche and these great stands. I love it here.
Hey, papi, tourist is the money. Welcome to Costa Maya.
The cuisine is still as fresh as I remember from my first visit. I'm going to sit and relax and soak it all in. Sisal was king, and that industry made men very, very rich, where they built elaborate factories and haciendas. Hacienda Tamozon is another historic hacienda that's been restored to its glory. If you're looking for a different experience, perhaps you'd like to explore and stay in one of the haciendas. Tamozon is a beautiful experience. Walk the grounds and feel the past. the sisal mill still stands as a historic marker of how sisal was manufactured.
You know, there's nothing more wonderful than coming to Mexico and discovering the haciendas. It's a place that takes you back in history, and I'm standing here with Cesar, and Cesar is the manager of this property. Tell me the name of this property.
The name is Hacienda Tamozon.
And also, how long have you been here?
Well, I've been working here for 5 years till now. And switching into different small properties till I arrived here.
And there are 5 that the owner owns in this area, is that
Yes,
correct?
you're right. 2 in Campeche State and 3 in Yucatan.
So actually it's a part of the Starwood hotel chain.
Sure, Starwood managed these kind of properties, helping us out with all the service.
Right, and that makes it very thorough because they have all the experience in the hotels. But it's so charming too. You've got a pool, you've got great rooms, you've got great landscape, which is fantastic. And tell me a little more about this hacienda, because it really, this is my second time being here, and it just, you know, each time you come, whether we were here in the evening or coming here for breakfast in the morning, it's a whole other experience. How many rooms do you have?
Well, we do have 28 rooms, and the atmosphere at night is totally different than in the morning. You're totally right. Our guests experience here the feeling of quietness, and also they combine to stay with good massages and therapists that are able to...
That's where you can really relax.
Yes.
You know, and I think the whole idea of getting away and relaxing is what it's really all about. Cesar, this has been an incredible experience coming back to the hacienda, and I thank you so much for sharing it.
Thank you. You are going to be welcome anytime you want to come back.
Really?
Sure.
I'll be back tomorrow. Thank you.
Thank you.